Damn, okay. Okay. I really wanted to work, you know. Mm. Mm. Well, mm. Mm. Okay. Mm. Mm. Dude, am I tripping? Okay. It's just little small mistakes like that just small mistakes like that. Mm. 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 The fuck? Nice. Hmm. Hey, what's up, investors? Dude? Yeah, investors. We was kind of talking about the initial balance trade last night. I did a lot of extensive back testing on the initial balance, and man, it's such a powerful setup. There's so many trades that you can take just from that. You can take so many trades from the initial balance. All right, well, that trade didn't work out. I mean, if given the opportunity, yeah, I will. If given the opportunity. And chooses not to be gay. Damn it. Well, I mean, that's just creates a lot of God dang. Mm. 'Cause oh shit. Oh wow. I didn't. Oh shit. Damn it. Oh shit. I didn't realize that. Didn't realize. Mm. Mm. Okay. $60, $65, $70. Mm. Okay. All right. So what just happened? What just happened there? So I don't think it's. This is not bullish. I think what the market is trying to do here is just is induce bulls here. It's not bullish. This is definitely not bullish. Man, Nasdaq, can you chop any harder? I don't know, man. That's insane. How it just tends to work out like that. Everything is chopping about right now. Yeah. We barely got any, well, for whatever reason, this thing won't scroll all the way down, but we barely got any real flow coming into the market right now on the option side for the Qs. Really nothing. I think what I should do is probably add silver to this. Silver and gold. I mean, doesn't that make sense? Silver. And gold. Okay. Looks like we got mixed data in the market right now. I mean, everything's just chopping about, so. Slow start so far. Yeah, what's up, Cave Trader? Low choppy start so far. I'm looking at silver, gold, Nasdaq. They're all doing the same thing right now. I don't know why. Don't know if we're waiting on news or something like that. I don't think so. You know, are we waiting on news? We got one more minute into the 9 o'clock algo. We should see something happen. Looks like we got factory orders coming up. But I mean, I doubt that that does anything for the market. Doubt it. All right, man. All right. Man, wouldn't that be some shit? You think so? You know, if CO can go back to its if CO can kind of go back to how it used to trade, I wouldn't mind trading it actually. I really wouldn't mind trading it. But but until then it is banned. Banned off the charts. Man, it's shit the way that silver and gold moving right now. Just right now, I'm just focused on silver. I'm just hoping for silver to just pull back into the area that I'm looking to participate at, and we see the reaction that I'm looking for there. Well, shit, we got about 25 minutes until the initial balance forms. So the way the market's moving, I guess that's going to be the trade. Oh, shit. All right, and with that, I think the shorts are in now. I think the shorts are in. I don't think. mean, we could see a pullback back to the EMA, but I think we should be good from here. I do feel that way. I don't like just flash crash. Just be fucking nasty. Okay. Well, see my setup about to set itself up on silver, so I'm about to switch to that. So. Is it? Oh shit. What the hell is this? Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know. What the hell is that? My bad, guys. My bad. Thanks for pointing that out. Of course the shit bounces. Okay. Of course it bounces right back. Of course. I think that's a good right there. I think that's good. Boy, what a choppy market, man. Okay. Okay. Shit, in 30 trades. So if I trade with one micro contract and I shoot for 100 points in 30 days, I can have the account passed. If I trade with two contracts and I shoot for 100 points, then I can pass the account in 15 days. If I shoot for 3 for 100 points, Or actually, am I doing that right? Because no, I'm not doing the math right. Never mind. Let me take that back. I was thinking about if I made $100. But if I got 100 points, that would be 200 points, 400 points, and then 600 points. And I'll be able to pass it in 5 days. If I just capture 100 points on the Nasdaq with 3 contracts. Hmm. Let's shorten that. Okay, well, maybe I should have shorted it. Man, that's just not my plan. That is not my plan. Hmm. Yeah, that'd be like what, 2 days in a row? Hmm? Hmm. So we got 15 minutes until the initial balance is officially formed. This thing is definitely taking its time. My God, man, this thing is taking its time. This thing is taking its time. I'm surprised that the Bears are having such a hard time here. That's what I'm mostly surprised at. We have a break, retest, a failure, a retest of that failure, and the Bears are just having a hard time selling this thing down. Now we have all the EMAs sloped to the downside, so I wonder what's going on. And then entry 80 tape. That's the one I don't wants to work, or it suffers. Ugh. because my Tradify account, for whatever reason, it said it rebuilt today, but it didn't. So, and these are the only accounts that I have. I'm not gonna buy any more accounts. I blew those other accounts on Friday with that price action. Blew it. So I no longer got those accounts. Or I no longer have those accounts. All I have is my 3 funded accounts and the wifey account, which, I mean, I haven't really seen anything on gold. I mean, it's just chopping around right now. So, I mean, can't take nothing on that. I'm not going to trade Nasdaq in my funded accounts. I think I even have it blocked. So this is the only account that I have to trade Nasdaq. But if my Tradify account actually rebuilds today, then I'll trade that tomorrow or tonight. Yeah, dude, I'm not ever, well, I don't know about the Nasdaq, man. I want to trade her. I really want to. But man, this chop is just horrible, man. It's just horrible. It's a horrible trading experience. Especially when you're in the funded, you got all those emotions. I mean, if you didn't catch that drop from last night, it's like if you're not in a position, that usually happens during London for whatever reason. You're not already in something. Well, once you get the New York session, it's a chop fest. All right, so if silver is going to be, yeah, that's how I lost. I mean, honestly, when the market chops you up, I mean, if you don't have like a really big stop, before you know it, you're already down like $800, $1,000. And to get that money back, well, you already know what you got to do. You got to try to full port it on NQ. Try to get that money back. It's one of those things where it's like, man, when you're trading micros or you're trading a small size and it chops you up to the point to where you're down like $1,000, it's like, dude, how? But I mean, honestly, like I said, I want to trade the NQ. It's just not a good experience. I'll just stick to gold and silver and trade Nasdaq for fun. I have that. I mean, the reason why I'm trading on the Tradify account, because it has a $5,000 drawdown. I only plan on trading like maybe 1 or 2 micro contracts at a time with it. Nothing serious. I'm going to take my time in that account and not try to, rush it. Because I mean, like I said, I'm not interested in I'm not interested in big accounts, and I'm not interested in rushing them. But for $55,000 a drawdown for $180, that's a really good deal, and I can't really bring myself to cancel that plan. Really, I can't really bring myself to canceling it. It's a good deal. I got it 45% off, so I mean, it's a really good deal. It's a growth account, $5,000 a drawdown. So I can't bring myself to cancel it. Okay. Man, the market is really testing our patience today. It's really testing our patience. I mean, the market has literally chopped since the open. So we're about 10 minutes away from the first hour of the session. And it's not looking good. Not looking good at all. Man. Chop, 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 chop. Everybody. Okay. Isn't that some cute shit? Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Okay. All right. Well. Dude, I would just have to ask why, you know? I would just have to ask why. That would just be my only question. Why? Like, why would it do that? Why would it need to do that? Okay. If it breaks that 200 EMA right there, if it breaks this, I mean, if it breaks past it, I mean, this the only thing that the bears got going for them, that long-term EMA to the downside. If they break that, well. It looks like the bears are trying to sell this thing down. they just don't have the momentum. Looks like they don't have the strength. Right now, currently, the MNQ is trading at almost 1 million contracts. Wow. 949 rounded up to 950,000 contracts are being traded right now. So this is actually a lot. So there's a lot of volume in the market right now. I wonder why. I wonder if that situation in Mexico has got everybody uncertain. We're seeing a lot of civilians trying to overthrow their government. And for whatever reason, the United States is, it seems like in every scenario, the United States is involved somehow. Obviously not officially involved, but for some reason we're there. Or we're trying to get there. I saw this video about the cartel terrorizing Mexico, and I thought, wow. I mean, it seems like every time they kill a cartel leader, they kind of do the same thing, where they terrorize the civilians, people that had nothing to do with the murder of, or the assassination is probably what I should say, right? Of their leader. They terrorize the citizens. It seems like that just always tends to happen. You said the cartel seems immortal. Yeah, I mean, I can agree with that. I mean, there's always going to be someone to replace the old person. There's always going to be a replacement. Yeah, that's exactly right. There's always going to be the next guy. Always. Especially when, I mean, I know they estimate the cartels making billions of dollars. I'm pretty sure they're in the trillions. I'm pretty sure it's more than that. I think the cartels are probably the world's richest militia. Not only do they terrorize the local citizens, but they generate so much revenue every year. It's insane. When you look at it from that perspective, it's hard not to see that it's hard not to see that as being allowed. It's hard not to see that. There is no way that a militia should be making billions of dollars per year, unless it's being allowed to do that. Okay, so everything's chopping right now, which kind of sucks, man. It's like, man, the market really knows it really picks the days to really test your patience, right? My patience is definitely being tested right now. I'm waiting for my setup on both gold and silver, and man, they're bouncing at areas that I don't even consider taking trades. It's frustrating. I really want to get a trade in. I really want my setup to present itself so I can get a trade in, but it's not presenting itself right now. So you want to see a sweep of 800? I mean, honestly, I think we go further than that. I think the Bears got this. I don't think the Bulls are no longer in control. I mean, it's bullish. So I definitely agree with you, Red Kid. I think we see a sweep of 800. I mean, this looks, all that liquidity down there. We definitely run these lows. We definitely run these lows. And based on how the structure is looking right now, oh yeah, we're making lower lows, lower highs. A random push up would, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be too out of character for the Nasdaq, but it definitely wants to go down. I won't be fooled into going long, at least not in this area right here. At least not there. Chop, 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 chop. Everybody. But it does look like the market does believe that the Qs. You can see that they're sweeping puts. This person sold puts. It might be a part of a. It may be part of a multi-leg strategy. But this person sold puts. This person bought puts, a block order of puts. Looks like they swept some. They wrote some puts and they swept these. So there's a market. So do they believe that the market is going to stay above 604? Is that what they believe, or are they just trying to collect premium and close it? Who really knows? Who really knows? Let's look back at gold real quick. Yeah, gold is still chopping. Chopping and slopping. Not doing anything. Okay, let's see if we can get this target hit right here. See if we get this target hit. I mean, you see how many times this thing hit my break even? This thing hit my break even about 10 times. One. It bounced at my break even. Actually, I really don't remember when I actually got into this thing. Probably like around 8:30ish. Probably got in like around here. So break, retest, break, break up. Okay. All right, so we're starting to see some movement. Hopefully we can get this target hit. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's highly likely to get hit. It's just that when it'll get hit is the question. When will it get hit? Okay. So what I'll do here is I'll lock out these accounts, but I'm gonna keep one funded account open. Make sure all rows. I'll lock these accounts out because obviously nothing happened today. Wall Sheena. I'm gonna keep one funded account open today because I really want to make some money. Or if given the opportunity, I want to make money in the account. I just haven't been given that opportunity yet. Okay. So close too. Oh shit. I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't even paying attention. My. All right, so the initial order or the initial order block. The initial balance. But that initial balance trade though. Let me see. Let me just draw it out. So the range for the initial balance right now. Oh shit! Did I get my? I was about to say, did I get my target hit? Dang, fuck. This is the wrong chart. It's a 100 tick chart. Okay, it's like, dude, did I just get my target hit? That's what's up. 25.40. So the initial balance is at 25.40 for the high. Hold on, for real? Okay, 25.40. And the low is 857.50. 857.50. All right, that's the initial balance. That's the range. That's the range. Hey, what's up, Tony? So this is the 50% of that range right there. So got the break. It did. So this happened at 9:03. And the range didn't necessarily. Where's 9:30 at? Well, then hold on, that can't be right. That can't be right. The low is 871. Is 839.50. Okay. Okay, 839.50. Okay. All right. Tony, you said you pay triple and get smacked when you get caught. What are you talking about? Okay. Oh, the cartel news? Okay, yeah. Yeah. Mm. So desensitized to this stuff. Mm. Isn't there something like... Well, I guess I'll say this. I mean, I would have got stopped out of this thing a long time ago. I would have got stopped out of this a long time ago. But trading one contract allows me to kind of... Yeah. Hmm. I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why. Why? Why? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Man, god damn. Uh, man, this market is being really brutal right now, man. What is up with this chop? Why is everything chopping right now? Why are we seeing no market movement? I mean, what's the point of this? I think with Mexico, I think isn't it like auto parts and stuff like that is what we get from Mexico? I don't think we get any technology or anything that deals with the queues in Mexico. So why the heck is why is the queues lagging? I'm more surprised that the metals are lagging. Why are they not moving? All right, let's see. Let's see if we can get a target fill here. Wow. Wow. All right. So we finally got that. Finally got the target filled. Finally. Ugh. You've been in that trade for like an hour. Yeah, like about an hour or so. Been in that trade. All right, let's see if we can get let's see if our thesis from last night is still correct. We still got a fair value gap here on the 5 minutes, so JSTOR says that 660s are in play. Yeah, I was actually looking for, I think, yeah, 667, I think, last week. But we did not get there. Yeah, I was looking for 667 last week. It got that low. Oh, man. That is insane. That is just insane. That is insane, man. How slow this market's moving. All right. That is insane. You said it's aggressive being down $300. You talking about the Nasdaq being down 300 points already? Well, I mean, we all know when the Nasdaq goes, she goes. We all know that the points, it doesn't matter. We've seen the Nasdaq. You've seen it. Shit. I mean, what the most the Nasdaq moved in one session is what, 1,800 points, because of our boy Trump. I highly recommend that you buy. So shit. And when she moves, when she goes, she goes. There's no stopping her. All right. So we got that flush at 800. So Rudkit, you got that flush. I mean that flush was kind of obvious. There's no structure here. This is a V bottom. All V bottoms eventually is basically, so what I see V bottoms are, they're V bottoms that create trend line liquidity. There's no real support. It's just liquidity. I mean, shit, it even broke structure at that trend line. Okay. All right. All right. So let's see if let me get to. Okay. Okay. Dude, that was fast, dude. Okay. About fucking time, dude. I was waiting for this shit. I was waiting for this shit all freaking day. All freaking day waiting for this. All right, cool. Payout locked out. Payout secured, baby. Payout secured. My God, dude. All right, yo. This shit made me wait for that, man. Payout secured. All right. Payout secured. Man. Looks like I could have held for more, but I'm good. I'm just gonna take my payout. There's no reason why I need to hold this shit until target. I just needed $150 and I made 3. Payout secured. Yeah, appreciate that. Man, you know how many times the I missed, like, dude, this morning I wasn't paying attention, and I wish I was kind of paying attention to it earlier today. My setup actually presented itself, but so what happened this morning was where was it at? It was that dump that happened at 1:30. My setup presented itself at 5 o'clock in the morning, but it kind of went past the area and I wasn't really looking at it correctly. So okay, so yeah, right, or shit, where the hell is it at? Yeah, okay, so it was this right here. I wasn't looking at this correctly. I saw that it went past my my entry, because I was looking at this earlier. It went past my entry and I thought, like, okay, well, maybe it's trying to go to the next level. Man, because I was just so focused, I kind of missed this leg right here, and it basically just double topped. My entry would have been, actually, let me be very clear, my entry would have been at. And so my entry would have been at 15.10. So I would have been in at 86,700. 86,700 would have been my entry right there. And so when I came to the charts and saw that it kind of did the same thing it did on Friday, where it missed me. It would have missed my order and then dropped, and then it would have filled my order, went against me, and then I would have got my target hit here, right? But when I measured this move, actually I wouldn't have gotten stopped out, but I wouldn't have saw that if I was in the trade, because obviously the markets move fast. I would have had to measure the thing and blah, 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 blah. So I thought I missed the move, but no, I didn't. If I got in right here, I would have been in, I think, 36 ticks of drawdown, and it would have hit my target here. So I wasn't upset this morning, but it was kind of bothering me, though. I was telling myself, like, man, you just kind of have to kind of be more mindful. And so this is my entry right here. For obvious reason, I traded at the bottom of this range because that's why I marked it out on the chart. I traded at the bottom this time, and I mean, I would have gotten in at the middle, but I just didn't really feel comfortable trading there. So I just, like, well, if I just stay at the bottom of the range, I mean, I'll have the least amount of drawdown. I can get the amount of points I need real quick, because I'm not looking for the full thing. I'm just looking for enough to be able to get the money that I need for the payout. And the way that it's looking, if I stayed in this thing, I mean, let's see what happens if I, well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think I would stay in this because my stop, so my target would be at, so if I got in this, my target would be, so we can kind of play that. So my entry, I think, was at like 170. We'll just do, I think, I don't know. I guess I can just see where my entry was, I guess. But yeah, I got my 5th day, so I'm taking the payout. All right, so my entry is at 175. Okay. That was actually close to where I wanted to get in anyway. But I guess okay, it would have stopped me out. All right, so if I stayed in this thing, my target wouldn't have gotten hit. But I kind of, I do want to take this trade. Oh man, come on. Come on. Where are you at? Okay, okay, there it is. Come on. All right, so 790. 85, 7. Well, I guess what I can do is this. Okay. All right, let's see what that does. All right. I just had a feeling that it was going to do that, but okay. Shit, we cooking towards the end of the stream, huh? Isn't that crazy? We cooking now. Cooking with some hot grease now. Man. Okay, let me see if I... All right, so let's see if this EMA is going to be in the way right here. Let's see. No, I'm gonna just take it at 144. I'll take it at 144. I'm gonna take it at 144. All right, cool. All right. 2 great trades back to back. 2 great trades. Looks like I should have stayed in it, but just gonna keep it like that. Great trade. For obvious, I mean, actually, I took this trade because there was an order block right here, and this is a fair value gap right here. It's a fair value gap here. Fair value gaps work very well on metals. I believe I shared that already. On the 5-minute, if you're trading metals and Nasdaq, make sure you have the fair value gaps on your chart, and make sure you're trading the correct fair value gaps at the correct location. Obviously, you want to trade bullish fair value gaps and discount. You can kind of get away with it in equilibrium, but obviously discount will be the best area to take the trade. and you want to take your bearish fair value gaps and premium, and that will be your best area to take those trades. But okay, so we got these accounts. I'm just gonna lock this out because of how slow the market is. Just lock in these gains right here. I'm gonna lock it in. I'm not gonna take another trade. So that's locked in. That's locked in. Oh, did I lose money? Apparently I lost money. All right, so I lost money on those trades. Okay, hold on. Did I lose money because? Oh, where was my entry at? Oh, that shit flash crashed. Okay. All right. So J Stores, yeah, it looks like you're about to get your. All right, so let's see. So I think this is one of the trades on. So let me reframe this. The initial balance is an ecosystem of setups. You can take so many setups on this thing. The low of this thing is at 677. If I see any weakness here, or never mind. That was actually Friday's low. Friday's, I apologize. So 677 was Friday's low right there. That was the that's interesting. Oh shit. All right, well, there you go. This was Friday's initial balance low right here. And look at this push we're getting right now. Look at this push. I mean, I didn't mean to get in long here, but I mean, it's a practice account, so I'm not going to cry about any result. It looks like I should have stayed in that damn I should have stayed in the silver long, but it doesn't matter. I locked the account out, so it doesn't matter. But so you use the 30-minute orb, Investor Z? I don't know why he's doing that. Okay. Well. Anyway, if you took the initial balance low on or Friday's initial balance low, and then 677, this thing pops up about, was it like 40 points? 77, 13, 23. That's about 30 points. Okay. Actually, let me see if I can actually just take the payout now. I think I can. I think Top Step is really good at let me take the payout because it was available as soon as I got it, the last one. they doing that? Okay, so let's look at gold. Let's see. 667. Yeah. 667 was the low. 668, 667, 86. Or no. 67, yeah, was a low. Okay, 67 was a low. Yeah, I was looking for that last week. We're just getting it now, though. So I wonder. Well, honestly, I think I should just go short here, actually. I think I should go short. I think I should go short. Well, all right. So this is what I see. I see a separation from the EMAs. I see the pullback to the 21. I see the rejection. So that's the first try. If they don't hold it, they're going to probably try at the 50 EMA. So let me just probably put a sell order right there in that area. And that's going to be the second time because they're going to try to go higher and they're going to try to sell it for a continuation here. And if that doesn't work, then and that is just so weird that it is doing this. That is so weird that it's doing that, man. Every freaking time. I'm definitely going to wait until that Trade C platform has the lockout settings. And I'm definitely going to wait on that. Ah, damn. I should have probably just waited on that. Shut up. No, I followed my rules. And that's just the one thing, man, about trading. I followed my rules. I got in at the area that I was supposed to get in at. And I'm still thinking about, man, I left money on the table. I locked out my account after it hit my target. And I still feel like I could have done more. This is what makes trading tough, man. Emotionally, I feel, I mean, what more could I have done? What more could I have, like, dude, why do I feel this way? I mean, it's crazy that I feel like I did something wrong when I did everything right. That's what's crazy. Insane, even. Insane. I feel like I did something wrong. All right, so I mean, we could get a I mean, obviously we're seeing a push from the 670 or the 67, that 60 area, but this is so bearish. I don't know, man. I know they're gonna try to sell this thing at the 50 EMA, so I'm gonna just hurry up and see if I can get my. I know they're gonna sell it at this 50 EMA. They're gonna try to sell it at the 50. Okay. Pull that order. All right, so let's see what they do here. Mm. That's interesting. Why did they do that? Seven. All right, so this is the last scale in, and I'll put my stop above that pivot high right there. Well, I guess 67 was I guess it's holding. I didn't really expect it to, but I guess it's holding. So I mean, if you got in at 67, I mean, so far it's at about almost 70 points right now. Hey, truly, go in your room. I guess that's probably why. Yeah, I guess that's why. I mean, yeah, it's smashed. I mean, well, well, okay. Right now, the market is up like 270 ticks on silver. That's probably why. Yeah, I took profits here, and silver is all the way up there now. Mm. I mean, I followed my rules though, so I mean, I still shouldn't feel that way. I followed my rules. Okay, so I mean, I know next time not to. I know next time not to do that. I mean, you just gotta have to look at it. I mean, that was like a break of structure right there. So it was gonna break through and pull back. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. All right. A nice one, Nasdaq. Nice. Nice. Well, actually, you know what? Shit. Actually, I may be wrong here. Okay. I actually may be wrong here. I actually I'll probably gonna get stopped out of this one. Actually, I'm wrong here. If this thing doesn't break down, if we don't see a buyer failure underneath this low right here, then this thing's gonna shoot up. So the bears need to show some aggression here. They need to take out these stops, so these buyers, and we need to see a flush right back down. If we don't see that, then I'm wrong here, because we got the separation from the EMA, we got the pullback. They failed to go higher. They're selling it. So these are two tries right here. So we got the bears trapped in. If they don't fail underneath this low right here, you're going to see a stop run higher. Now we're not. That doesn't mean that we see a reversal. What that means is that we'll see price go higher, and then they'll probably try to sell it again. But when you see a break underneath this low. Okay. All right. All right. Mm. Okay. All right. Well, okay. I got stopped out of that. Mm. That was completely my fault. That was completely my fault. That had nothing to do with the Nasdaq. I think that was probably one of the cleanest moves that I've seen the Nasdaq have in a very long time. That was my fault. I literally just sat here and talked about how we got the separation from the EMA. They failed. They shorted. Their stops got ran. They pulled back to the EMA. And now we're seeing that leg higher. Okay, so I think 823 break and retest trade will probably be a move here. That'll probably be the trade. The break and retest. Pretty sure the market's going to want to come back somewhere in this area to participate and sell off sell off. We do have a fair value gap, but it is in discount. So actually, let's look at that. So we do have a fair value gap on the Nasdaq right now on the 5-minute, but it is in discount. I mean, this would be, I mean, I guess technically I do have my limit here at the break for the retest trade, but we could see a rejection, but I'm pretty sure the bulls will they'll find a way. Because I mean, they literally bounced. They literally bounced at this low. At this order block right here, they literally bounced there. Got the move higher. They broke the structure to the downside. Yeah, it just formed a fair value gap and discount. So instead of trying to go short, let me do this. Where is that? 824 47.75. Okay. You probably see a bullish continuation in the metals, probably, with gold and silver, because they're forming nothing but fair value gaps on the way up. Forming nothing but fair value gaps. Look at Bitcoin. Man, this thing looks like it wants to go lower. This thing wants, well, this is not financial advice. I don't trade crypto. I'm basing my opinions based on the market structure. But this thing looks like it wants to go lower, man. I really don't see how we make a reversal back up here. I don't see it. Unless some crazy news comes out. This thing looks like you can potentially take out this low here at 49,000. Wow. I can see why people call it a scam. But I mean, it's only a scam if you find yourself on the wrong side of it. But I mean, the market structure was pretty clear that once it double topped at these highs and we continued to break structure, we kept taking out lows, is that I know a lot of people say that, you know, if it goes lower is a discount. Oh yeah, it's a discount, but you want to buy it when it actually gets into, you know, support, like in this areas. I mean, if they take out this area, then I mean, you got all this room, damn, all the way back down to 30,000. Can we see Bitcoin all the way back to 30,000? If it takes out this low, it's over. It's over for Bitcoin. It would be over for Bitcoin. It's going back to, I mean, there's no support until about, you know, 37, 35,000. So I'm pretty sure that the bulls are going to probably hold 49,000. But hold on, guys, give me a second. Okay. So yeah, so I mean, if Bitcoin gets all the way back to 30,000, that would be insane. Insane. But it looks like that's where it wants to go. But all right, guys, I'm out of time for this session. I do appreciate everybody that joined me today. I'm just glad that we was able to get those trades towards the end of the stream. I didn't think that we was going to get anything today, the way that the market was moving, but we stayed patient. We waited for the setup. Was able to get the payout in Top Step. I waited patiently for that thing, patiently, and I did that purposely to start forming that habit, because usually, you know how these prop firms on your last day, they say, hey, you can get your payout if you get the bare minimum of $100, $150. We all know that last $100, $150, $150 is probably the hardest amount of money to make at times. People have blown their accounts trying to get that $150. It's insane how crazy that is. But I wasn't going to brute force my way to a payout this time. I want to move past that, even though my internal voice was trying to kick my ass for it. I missed the setup this morning, or I didn't take it when it was literally in my face. And it was trying to convince me to get in full port and try to brute force my way to another payout. And I'm just done with that. I'm just done. I'm not doing that. So I'm glad that I did it the right way. We followed up that trade with a really great trade. I took profits way too early, apparently. Would have been able to make a lot more than I did. But, I followed my rules. So I shouldn't be too upset with that. I followed my rules and I locked out my account once I locked in the P&L. So I don't know why. I still feel like I underperformed. But I guess I'll think about that while I'm on the treadmill. We got that big move on the Nasdaq, but I guess I inversed myself. It literally hit my 67 level to the T. So last week I had a limit sitting at 67.75, and it hit that level perfectly and bounced here on the Nasdaq. So we had some really good trades, but we can always do better. So, but all right, guys, I'll definitely come back later on tonight, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody, and keep on jabbing.